Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Eberechi Igwe Obona from Eric's Academy of Fashion, and on today's video I'm going to show you how I created these beauties. I'm going to be showing you how to make a pretty much simple vine. So this vine and this 3D embellishment is become very popular online these days, but on today's video I'm going to show you how I basically created this vine, and I created them using these tiny beads that come in strings. These are basically stone beads in strings. I'm going to be needing my measuring tape. I'm going to be needing my wire loop, and I'm working with this copper wire of 0.50 mm, and this is my measuring tape to measure the copper wire, and this is my scissors. Occasionally I could use a plier, but then I want to use materials that practically every tailor has in her shop. Well, of course you don't have this copper wire, so you need to go shopping for it and you need to get it. So if you want to learn how to do this, keep watching this video. So we're going to work on this simple vine today. This is a simple vine. It doesn't really have branches, but this other second one has different vine branches, and it's not entirely beginner friendly. So if it's your first time, this is actually this other one is a work in progress. It still has branches, but not as complex as the second one. So this first one is more beginner friendly, so don't get carried away by going into something that is going to stress you a lot mentally at first and you get discouraged. So first, like I said earlier, you're going to need your copper wire. I worked with 0.5 mm for this particular project, and I had to cut about 1.5 yards. Normally when I work with that of branches, I work with a minimum of 1.5 yards for a start, and then I still have to add an additional copper wire. So for this particular project I should be working with only 1 yard, because I eventually ended up wasting the other excess. So I want to work with a basic twist, making a basic vine, a simple vine that is very, very, very beginner friendly. So for that I should be using 1 yard. So when I cut it out, I'm going to pour in my beads, about 8 of them in no particular order. I don't really send whether it's white or whether it's yellow, so in no particular order. I'll just fix it in and then I'll start twisting. So when I put them in, I'm going to push them towards the center of the wire. Okay, so like I said, you have to hold the two ends of the wire together. You find the midpoint of the wire before you start fixing in your beads. So it's important that you have a container where you pack your beads so that they don't come pouring away at every given point. So when you're done putting in your beads, if there are any twisted points, just use your hand to untwist and just push it down so that it gets to the center of the wire. So I'll just try to push the other ones away, then I'll get the other one and push it to the center. The colors don't really matter in this particular project. As I'm working with a red dress, I can choose to use a red and white color, or I can just use red. So now I have this center one. I will hold it I want to use the bead to twist. 1, force it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So depending on the number you want, depending on how long you want the string to be, you just twist it. So this one is going to be the central one. So this other bead now is going to be the second one that I will twist. So I'll just spread it out to know how wide I want it to be. Like it's just a tiny little branch. So I'm going to now twist it until it gets to that center line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's almost joining. 5. It's almost there. So now that I have it where I want it to be, I'll just twist 2 of them together. So I've twisted 2 of them together. I think I did like 3 twists or something. So I'm going to still spread out the next one, which is going to be my next branch. It's going to be just about the same size as the other one. So I'm just going to hold the bead, twist, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you hold the 3 of them now and twist together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, 8. So it means that this one will have a longer twist, like longer vine. So you have the central one, you have one to the left, you have one to the right. So you try as much as possible to walk evenly. You know, this is actually a creative work. There's really no hard and fast rule about it. Just understand the basics and then you can comfortably take it from there. So you drag this other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, then you hold 3, 4. Okay, all of them together. Twist again. So now you can you see you have 2 packed in one side and it wasn't looking so okay, so I had to twist it to the other side. I just wanted to balance it up. So we have the central vine, we have the ones to the left, we have the ones to the right. So every time you twist it, you keep adjusting it until it goes to the direction you want it to be. So I will just take this one, twist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you twist it longer, the distance between one and the other will be longer than usual. So try to find something that is even for you and try to use it. So you get to this other end, twist. So every time you're done twisting, you now gather the whole family of beads together, twist them back again. 1, to make it stronger, then 2, to create a stalk for the next set of branches, and that's just about it. You keep going on and on and on until you're practically done with this project. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to share. Please, if you have any questions, do drop it in the comments section, and you can actually suggest to me the next thing you'd like to learn in the next video. That you can suggest the next thing you want to learn in the next video that I'll be making, and I'll be very glad to add it to the list. And if you haven't watched my other videos, do watch them. On this channel, I share tips on how to run a successful fashion business. I share tips on pattern making. I teach some different kinds of patterns, and of course I teach other sewing. You can use this to design your dresses. You can use invisible thread to attach them to your dresses, giving them that very classy, beautiful finish. And yes, you can use them for a variety of things. You can use them for your hair besides designing your outfits.